Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you the basic you need to know about Roblox scripting. So first, let's make a part. Now we have a part. Now go to server script servers and you can click on the white plus icon or just right click it. And then click on insert object, script, or just search for script. And then this should pop up. Our default code says print hello world. Now what this actually means is what it's gonna do is it's gonna print a message to the console, hello world, or wherever inside that. So now that we know that, you can also use print for a code. If it executed, it's gonna execute the print. So okay, now let's get into variables. Now what are variables? Variables is something where you can store objects into one code. So let's say you type local and whatever in space and whatever type something there, like let's say yum, this is going to be a variable. So then do space. Now you can do anything. So I'm going to do slash part or part. Because if we do without it, then we need to do game.workspace.part every time we want to get access to the part. So that's going to be some time. That's going to be a lot of code. We don't really want that. So do a variable space equals and then type anything and then type where the part is. So right now the part is in workspace, so game.workspace.part. See, now we have a variable. And now we can do this part dot answered. Well, this is gonna affect anything on the part, since we have a variable to the real part, this one. So now, what if you want to make, let's say, so now we have the part, and now we're going to get into vector 3. Now what is vector 3? Vector 3 can be helpful for making size and everything. Now you can also do it without spaces. So what this actually do is it's gonna, so you need to do this by the way. What it's actually gonna do is it's gonna put the size of the part to whatever it's in these brackets. So we're gonna go, let's say we want the size to be like this. So then copy the size on part, the size, copy it, go to script, put it inside these brackets, and now we should have something like this. But when you execute it, it'll be really fast. What you can do is you can add a wait, how much seconds, and this in the brackets is how much seconds it's gonna be before it, how much seconds it has to wait before executing this code under it. Now let's do print and then size changed. Now we can also do another code for the print. So let's say we want to make a local size text, or we can do word text, then equals, and then in these two lines and do what name. So we're gonna call it work or success, and then we need to remove those green things or wherever we have it, and then we do work text. It's still gonna work since this is a variable. Now since the variable is above it and the code is below the variable, so we still have access to the code, the variable. Now let's say you want to make a code above the variable, so we do part dot size. As you can see, it's not we have a red line under it. And why is that? Because there is no variable above this variable. When you have a variable, anything below it is going to connect to the variable. But above it, it's not going to work because there is no variable above it. So you have to do the variable over again. And now, and that's why you need to do the code below your variable to have access to it. Now let's say you want to make a variable right here. You can still do that, but anything above it is not gonna be a variable. And like this is not gonna be a variable to yum. So that's why we do the variables always up. And now, so let's change the size of this. Click on play. And we're gonna see if it prints something. When it's printed, that means the code already executed and we did not see it happen. So, you can see it says success. That means the code happened. The code executed on the script. And now that we have that, let's say we want another code. Now that we know about size, how about we try part.position equals vector3.new as you're expecting, and then get a new position like here. Go here and get to position. Sorry, I'm saying it wrong. And in the brackets, paste it in. And then you should have something like this. Now you can also add a weight. One. Now what I like doing is adding a print on every code just to make sure that it works. Let's just we have a variable, so we don't need to type the same word, word every time we need to do a print. This variable means this. So now let's go here and let's figure it out. Yeah, I forgot. We got to change our position, so we can change that. Put it here. Now we're just gonna wait, come around, and I can see the position has changed because first it was here, now it's here. So now we have that. What else do you want to know? About click detectors. Well, if you want to, we can also about part dot brick color. Now what is brick color? It's a code to make a new color to the part. So we need to do part of brick color equals brick color dot new, and then here any color. If you want to make it random, I believe you can do this, and then this should be randomly colored. So now we have that. But now that we done with this, let's get into the loop. What is a loop? A loop code is basically, it will keep on sending that same code whenever the code is executed. So let's say while true do, and then when you click enter, this should pop up. Automatically makes an end, and then here you can do anything. Like let's say, let's copy this and change it. Now what this will do is it's gonna loop this code forever until we make a break. Wait, not here, I think it's here. Till we make a break. That means it's gonna stop when the code is executed. So now that we have that, let's go try it out. Play. Now you should see I'm lagging really bad. That's because we can add a time. So just hope this does not crash. Okay, we're gonna add a time wait 1, and here wait 1. Now whenever this code is done, it's gonna do start back over here. I'll wait 1 second and then do this. Here also wait 1 second and then it's gonna repeat. Let's go play. I hope not gonna lag. We're waiting 1 second, and as you can see, it changed colors. So we have a changing color. So let's say you want to change the material, you can also do that by doing part.material equals and then the material we want. I think I'm going to do like this. I'm not sure, but let's try it out. I think this is neon. I'm going to go to that part and see it out. No, it's not neon. What is it? This is always executed till there's a break. So to that, how about we do neon? So now let's add a break. And what this will do is it's gonna stop the while loop. So now that we know how to stop loops, how about we go and let's see. Okay, that's all we're gonna learn for this video. I hope this video learned you about the vector tree, the variables, and the loops, and a lot more. Now let's say you want to make a let's say you want to make a number code. So what we can do, we're gonna add a new script. We can disable this. Now the script is disabled. It's now gonna execute. Go add a new script and type let's see, local burgers or local hands or fingers equals 5. And what does it actually do? It's going to create a variable about fingers, and that finger is 5. So we're going to go here, and we're going to type print fingers. Now what this will do is it's going to print a finger. Now let's say you want to add +1. Now what this will do, if I'm right, it's going to add it's going to get 5 and then +1. So we're going to test it out. We're looking on our output and we have 6 because we did 5 + 1. Now when we have this, what do we really want to do with it? We can do if fingers equals 6. Oh, do not forget to add double that. And then what an if statement it means. And if like if finger is 6, then it's gonna do this. It's gonna execute this line of code because the finger amount is 6. Print fingers are 6. That fingers are 6. Now what this will do is whenever the fingers is 6, it's gonna print the line of code that's in the middle. That's the if statement. We're gonna test it out. Play. We're gonna wait on the console, 6. Looks like something is wrong. Okay, we need to add f fingers plus 1 equals 6, then print fingers are 6. Now, I did a code wrong, and it's not gonna execute because it's not 6 on the fingers. As you can see, fingers are 6 because f finger plus 1 is 6. Now, we know that. But let's say we want to make, well, about splitting parts without even pressing a part. What you need to do is local new part equals instance dot new, and then in brackets anything, we're gonna add a part. What this will do is it's gonna make a new variable, a new part. And what does the new part mean? It's gonna make a new part, and we're gonna put to part dot parent. New part dot parent equals game dot workspace. Now what to do? The parent of the new part is gonna be workspace, because if it's outdated, it's not know where to place it. I'm gonna add new part dot name equals new part. What does that do with this name is about the name of the new part. And now let's say we want a new part dot position equals vector3 dot new, and we're gonna make a new position. So I want to make it like over here, and copy that position, paste it in here. And new part dot size equals vector3 dot new, and then we're gonna copy this, and we're gonna do +1. Here we're gonna do like +1. What this will do is it's gonna add this line of code, but this little line plus 100, and this little line plus 1 or 10. So let's look at it. See, fingers are 6, and then we go here. As you can see, it all randomly generated. Well, not really random generated, but it's not bigger than we wanted it to be. Since we just added the same size of this little part, but we did plus, so now it's a lot bigger. Let's stop this up. Let's go to script, and now we have that. Now let's say we want to make it a random name. So new part dot name equals random. I believe what this will do is gonna add a new name. We can remove that, or we can remove this, and we can add new part dot name equals then new part +1. I believe that's how you do it, or do it here. I'm not sure. I believe we do it here. Now let's say we want to know about clones. Now what is clones? Clones is a special line of code that will duplicate that new part. So we're gonna do new part equals clone. Make sure it's in double lines like that, and then dot name, I believe, and then new part +1. What this will do is it's gonna make a clone of that part and name it new part +1. So we're gonna try it out. Now I'm just gonna add try it out. So when you play, so right now the command is doing the code is doing its job, and let's see. Okay, so there is an error. part. So it cannot add a string about it. How about we make it random? Now let's try it out. Hope we get no errors. We have 11 error. Expected. Okay, so we need to have a string, but that's how we can. A string is basically like this. Okay, we're gonna add a new clone, and then now parent equals game.workspace. I believe. Okay, sorry for that code. So you have since we know the error, we need to erase this, and we need to add a parent. Now, what exactly is a parent? A parent is where it should spawn or like that. So it's spawn in workspace. So now I'm just gonna try it out. And no errors. As you can see, we spawned double because we added where it should, well, you know, where it should spawn or get cloned. So now we need to, now that we know about clones, we can learn about destroy. Destroy is a simple code by doing a new part, double lines, and then destroy. Now what this is going to do is going to destroy the clone part, and that's going to be the end of the code. So now we're going to go to play, and we can test it out. Now you might be wondering, there's still one left. Did you do a code wrong? No, we deleted the clone and not, well, the other clone, another new clone. That's how you guys can do it. Now this is gonna be for it for this video. Now some more we're gonna be learning about GUIs, and yeah, subscribe and like for more tutorials like this. Peace.